Well, hello everybody. It's Dr. McGrath, and just wanted to say hello and introduce one of our star pupils, if you will. This is my good friend Avinash, and I have his chart here just because I wanted to go through and refresh my memory in terms of the dates and so forth, because we've been working on this problem for a fair bit of time. When we first met well over a year ago, we did his big surgery, which was back in August of last year. But prior to that, Avinash was the classic patient, class 5, and what he really needed, which is what I always try to talk about and always try to encourage, is he really needed the medicinal pharmacological approach first. So we spoke. If I recall, it took a little bit of talking, a little bit of convincing, but finally he said, okay, I'll do this. And so we put him on the combination therapy with the finasteride 1 milligram, minoxidil 5 milligrams, and the biotin 1 milligram. And Avinash had an amazing result. But what was most amazing about it is, of course, he got some improvement in the mid-scalp and so forth, but the most amazing part was that his donor hair just turned into horse's mane. It just went nuts. And that's what led us to be able to, back in last August, be able to do a 3100 graft strip excision and really pretty much give him full coverage. We've talked about potentially maybe doing a second procedure just for a little bit of density in certain areas, but overall, I would say we've really gotten you into a pretty good place. How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm glad the day I walked into the office and met you, and that convincing that you mentioned, because I was ready to get a surgery done right away. I had met 3 different doctors. But yes, I feel great. I feel like it's a new life for me.
Well, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because one of the things that I notice, and it's unfortunate, and it sometimes can even be a little frustrating, but I know that when patients sometimes get a lot of men will wait a long time before they even make an appointment, and then once they've made their mind up to make an appointment and get it done, then they just want to get it done. And so it can be very difficult for the doctor to say, okay, yes, we can do this, but this is what we should do. And so I try to tell patients that I know it may not always be what they want to hear, but sometimes we have to talk about what they need to hear. Because as I've said to Avinash and to many, many patients, the success or failure of a really good hair transplant is in large part going to be predicated on the quality and strength of the donor hair. Of course, it's great to have a great team, and if your surgeon knows what they're doing, that's wonderful. But if the donor hair is just weak, you start off already behind the 8 ball. And so that's what we really try to do, and we hope that with this video and Avinash being able to explain his feelings with that, we know it's not easy, but there is a proper way to do it. And that's what we try to focus on, is trying to do it the right way. And when you do, you can end up with beautiful results like this. And of course, we're going to show the before photos in this video. And we think he's had a spectacular result. I'm very proud of his outcome, and I know he's very happy. And that makes it all worthwhile. So that's really what it's all about.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, my friend. And I look forward to us continuing our friendship and our work together. And maybe we can even get you more. Get you into
I would love that.
Maybe we'll get you into the movies.
I'm already in movies with this video. But I just told Steve the biggest change and the proof in the pudding was that I have good hair, but when I was at a wedding with my son, he's 19, another gentleman mistook me for his older brother. So that to me was
that's when you knew.
That's when I
won.
I won. I got I got what I was looking for. So I definitely think that, you know, that first appointment that I came, the day I came to you,
I'm
changed
glad
my
that
life.
I appreciate you being patient and listening and following my recommendations, because I think that led to us having such a great success. So again, couldn't be happier with the result, and I'm glad that you're happy.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks, we're going to have some more videos coming of our successful outcomes and what it is that makes them different, and how we can help patients to avoid potential pitfalls, and answer as many questions as we can as we go through, you know, our whole series in, you know, Hair Loss Hope. So till we meet again, take care.